Yeah, this is I'm going to start calling this drill on the right the cheat code, right? Because it kind of does a lot of different things for the player. Number one, it forces a player to think down the line and staying inside of the ball. I say it forces, but if you think about it, right? So if your goal and your intent are to avoid hitting the wall and the net behind you, and you have to go up like a Ferris wheel here, right? You this instinct over here on the left to flip the barrel around the ball. You see how low that obviously would have pounded right into the wall out in front of him here if he did this over here on the left, right? So this is what we would say out and around, where he kind of flips the bat around the left-hander side of the ball. And in a controlled environment, right, it's literally, in a ball sitting still, it's literally the opposite thing you want to do, right? Because, it doesn't, none of this would translate really well in a moving target environment in general, right? And that's one of the things that I love about this drill is it really does force you to feel what does it mean to be inside of the ball. The other part of this is barrel path, right? And that's, if you just watch the difference in what, obviously, the sequence of this isn't tied up really good, right? But if you just look at the difference in what the barrel is doing through space here. Now, when you look at this on the right, you go, well, aren't those arms kind of funny? It's not supposed to be like that. Well, this was just yesterday. I'm not nitpicking to find a video that just kind of, justify that pattern you see there, right, is the pattern you'll see of players that are working back, that are really working hard to stay back through the middle of the field, right? And this is the king. This was yesterday's season opener home run. Watch his arms, right? He hits this right over the center field fence, right? And you can see his arms are hooked and almost behave exactly like we did. Now, the thing that I think is really, I love showing stuff like this because I think there's so many misconceptions on what finishing is and all that kind of stuff. He doesn't even make it to our three-quarter finish, right? I mean, he cuts it off right there. That's insane. That ball went 400 and something feet, and obviously he's one of the strongest hitters on the planet. But he's not even going to our checkpoints where most people would say, "Hey, you're not finishing." Right, but he's not even making it to that point, right? But you can see the arms behaving, right, almost like what Trout did here, not because we're trying to make our arms bent a certain way. It's because we're emphasizing staying inside and through, right, and that's where that pattern comes from, right? So it's a terrific barrel, bat path drill, right? In that, it forces a player to think, all right, I got to stay through here a little bit longer. And that's the main difference on the left and the right, in my opinion. The best difference that you can point out is exactly that he's getting in the zone and staying through the zone. Whereas over here, I guess we could make the same line and say, oh, look how he's doing that. But if you look at the action of the barrel, right, he's just kind of flipping it around that section instead of driving through that section. All right, so just a terrific drill for him, I think. And, I think that being very meticulous here in his practice and doing dry cuts, not jumping to, all right, let's just start hitting balls here. Just allowing yourself some space to kind of feel what you're trying to feel here with no balls on the tee, and then get a ball on the tee. And I think we'll continue to, I think the batting average improvement is just half of our battle, right? We're wanting to combine that with, lots of extra base hits and things like that, and I think that he's athletic enough that we can accomplish that as we continue to fine tune and address his barrel path and getting him through balls pretty consistently. And I just love this drill for him, but I just want to send you guys an update because I think he's doing amazing. All right, see you.